Gotta put the earpiece in. Hey, we are live and we're really going 50 million miles an hour. Hey, good morning. It's 5am Mester Scrum Show, and I'm putting my headpiece in because hopefully the microphone works better. I got these. I don't know what they're doing. No thanks. I got all kinds of things. YouTube looks weird this morning at 5 a.m. in the morning. It's actually started at 5:59, so we're getting there. Back to normal. Actually, my son woke up and said, "Go do your show." I was awake, but I was laying on the couch. Anyway, he's like, "Time to do your show, Dad." I'm like, "Okay." I hope you're doing well. It's 5am Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. And here we talk about Agile and Scrum in a very practical and tactical way so that you can deliver value to your customer. Get home to family or friends by not working a 60 to 80-hour work week and have a little fun along the way. And this morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, I was sitting on a meetup. It was fun. I like going around. When I joined meetups for the Agile meetups, and the beautiful thing right now is meetup.com has gotten rid of the limitation on regionalism on their choices. So you can check any distance away from your local town. And one of the meetups I joined a while back was the Auckland, New Zealand. So they were having a thing. So I joined their little Agile Coffee. Talk about Agile. It was a good conversation. Got a whole book list that I got to go read. And it'll be fun. That was from Paul. He gave us a book list they had from another website, which I have to look at. I don't know if I can read all that, but it was pretty cool. Great conversation. Enjoyed it. And that was only 4 hours ago, right? And so now today's a new day, and looking forward to what's going to happen. What do I want to talk about today? And I was trying to figure out the word for this. Does having a separate group who designs and lays out the work the team's going to do give the team the excuse, well, you picked it. You picked it, so it's your fault. I didn't get it done, it ain't my fault. And the reason why I asked that question, I see a lot of organizations. We were talking about it last night a lot, too, about having separate organizations spin out to do the market research, provide the information for the dev team to code and test their product. And it has two parts to it. One, I want to talk about that. And then the second part, I want to talk about utilization, which I think we're overutilizing the utilization term and process. So when you have a separate group that does the marketing, they do the UX, or used to call it UI layouts, and put pixel perfect and make it look pretty, and design the focus group and interface with the customer and figure out what's needed. And there is something to that. Business should say, this is what we need. But when they do all the focus group and draft up some draft looks and everything like that, does that lead the development team or Scrum team or any team into a mentality, well, you picked it and that was your choice? And then it leads them to, well, we can't get started. Our definition ready is not complete because we don't have 100% of the UX drawings or the pictures or what you want done. So we can't start work because we have no idea what it's going to look like. And so we're not going to start. And I always wondered if that gives the teams an excuse to not get stuff done. It demotivates the team because it's really not theirs. And there's in that process. I'd like to see the teams participate more in the marketing and side of the house too, where they're a part of the focus group. They attend the focus groups. So when a draft or a small piece, like in the book The Sprint by Knapp, where he has a small segment, they demonstrate to the customer, they get feedback, they see what they like. I like the idea of the development team being part of that. I don't know necessarily if that can happen with large corporations and this ever expanding version of put more resources on so we could solve the problem. I don't know if it can happen in those larger, but definitely in smaller groups, mid-sized organizations, small organizations. I think the dev team really benefits. I think the company benefits from the group having a part in the development process, right? It's just something to think about because it is, they're so distanced now from the customer that most dev teams don't have anything. We talked about that yesterday. Well, we have development teams, Scrum teams, whatever you want to call them, that are coding stuff that aren't anywhere in the country that the product's going to be worked on or used. They are never going to use the product. So they have no idea how the product's used or any feedback or any thought on how the customer actually operates. They may design something that totally doesn't work. I noticed yesterday that YouTube has a bug. Their bug is the fact that you can't put tags on your videos. I reported it. Still there, but it's kind of like, okay, the tags disappeared off the screen. That's not necessarily a customer thing, but it is something that says, hey, I can't get this into the search engines very well without the tags, because it likes tags. They do. So I don't know what to do about that, but I did submit it. I do let them know when there are bugs. And you would think a product line as long as YouTube's been around wouldn't miss something as elementary as the tags aren't showing up on any of the videos anymore. I hope they didn't get deleted. I hope it's just a visual thing, but we'll see. Now the other aspect of this, you picked it. There's a lot of teams out there where they have leads. Leads pick the work. Leads tell everybody what to do. Leads will give them instruction. Leads will pick who does the work. Well, one, it's not Scrum, it's not Agile. It's just, I'm going to pick you and we're going to make a factory that produces. What that creates is I didn't pick the work to get done. I didn't get to pick which one I wanted to do. You picked it, you assigned it, it wasn't ready, it's your fault. I have no vested interest in getting the job done. There is some vested interest, but it's really low. It's like really small. Where if I have an interest in it and really help size things and said, hey, I think it's this is what I think the complexity is going to be, and really participate in that process, I have more skin in the game. I have more pride in getting the product out in a timely manner. So my thought is, by them saying you picked it, are we losing pride in our dev teams, right? Because I look at some of the software that comes out there and I just wonder, in the products that are coming out, are we losing that pride factor? Especially in this COVID world where they're just working people because they're like, hey, you're home more, so you can put more hours into the job. They're doing that too. And some people are revolting. They're just not doing as much work during the day. I have seen it where people just like, oh, I heard this one the other day. Check this one out. I'm going to share this with you. We're going to keep it short, just because I've only been awake for 4 hours, or I don't know, 3 o'clock, something like that, a couple hours ago. So I love this one. So you're going to like this one. Here's an excuse I heard the other day. My connectivity is down, or I'm not very good connectivity, so I can't get the work done. Do you like that one? I heard that one the other day. Someone told me that and says, yeah, you never notice that everybody says they're connected, they have connectivity issues. Guess what? That thing, a connectivity issue, is they're not very happy. I just want to share that one with you. So if you hear your team saying got connectivity issues, you might have a problem. All right. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Keep it short. It's almost 9 minutes though. Give us a thumbs up, if you like the show, what we're doing. Give us some ideas for an experiment. There was a post up there about a comment about, but he's got to come back to me, send me some more information. We'll chat on. All right, take care. Have a great day. Ring that bell so you get a notification when we're up at 5 o'clock in the morning doing this show every day. All right, see ya. Bye. Have fun. See ya.